Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I nostri programmi sono offerti in molte lingue. Consultate suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Supreme Master Ching Hai joyfully presents the Shining World Compassion Award to Humane Being, plus $10,000 as a token of supporting their noble efforts, with high praises and heartfelt appreciation for your precious vision and noble endeavor on behalf of all beings. May your campaign and all involved enjoy continued great success in heaven's forever grace. Shining World Compassion Award recipient, Humane Being, protecting our precious animal people and the environment. Continue watching to learn more.
Vegan. How else to show our Buddha nature?
Compassionate viewers, if you visit Cyprus, the people would love to greet you with a sunny smile, saying, Πώς είστε, which means how are you in Greek, the country's official language. I am Daphne. The friendly people of Cyprus, an island known as a golden green leaf thrown into the sea, wish for you to be mightily blessed by God's grace. Everywhere in the world, we can observe and be touched by acts of kindness. People from all walks of life, faiths, and cultures extend themselves beyond the call of duty to help others unconditionally. Even loving, caring people from the animal kingdom contribute to this noble category. Through their noble deeds, humanity as a whole is elevated. To commend virtuous actions and encourage more people to be inspired by their examples, Supreme Master Ching Hai has lovingly created a series of awards, including the Shining World Leadership Award, Shining World Compassion Award, Shining World Hero and Heroine Awards, Shining World Honesty Award, Shining World Protection Award, Shining World Intelligence Award, and Shining World Invention Award, etc. etc. These awards are to recognize some of the most exemplary, generous, caring, and courageous people who walk amongst us, as well as heroic, beautiful animal people co-inhabitants whose acts are equally worthy of praise and gratitude. The United Kingdom is one of the countries leading the way in protecting the environment and our animal people co-inhabitants. Humane Being, a British non-profit organization, is well known for its scrap factory farming campaign, which may be the world's first legal challenge in petitioning a government to end all operations of animal people farming consumption. We were privileged to get an exclusive interview with Ms. Jane Tredget, founder and director of Humane Being, and with Mr. David Finney, the spokesperson of the Scrap Factory Farming Campaign. Ms. Tredget shared with us her inspiration in establishing the organization and the objectives of this famed campaign.
There were a lot of organisations at the time that were helping animals. There were a lot of environmental organisations, but there were very few at the time who were actually aligning those two messages. So that's really how we started looking at bringing the messages forward. And we created a not-for-profit organisation called Humane Being, I set up a website to provide resources and information for people. We were running stalls and talks, really looking at how we could add value. And David brought the idea of the legal case, and from that, we started the journey of scrap factory farming. We want to scrap factory farming and see it finished for the good of people, the good of the planet, and also to protect animals. We started with challenging planning applications. So that's something we've been doing as part of the campaign to stop factory farms being developed in the first place. We also very much wanted to raise awareness, engage non-vegans in the messages, because factory farming affects us all.
Jane and David also presented some valuable suggestions on how anyone can contribute to the noble pioneering endeavors of challenging an entire governmental system in order to protect our planet and end the suffering of our innocent animal people.
We've all got two things we can use to help protect animals, to protect the planet, and to end the suffering. And those are using our voice effectively and using our purses effectively. So as consumers, we can be making choices that are far more sustainable, that don't involve cruelty, and are much better overall for all of these issues. And then we've got our voices, and we should all be lobbying our MPs, contacting supermarkets that we want more sustainable food choices, joining with groups who are already lobbying, forming a network of people so that we get heard, joining protests in person or online. And the other thing I personally think we should all keep doing is learning, because a lot more information is coming out all of the time.
I think it's about just continually seeking to make improvements in your lifestyle, never getting complacent. There's always something you can do, and as Jane said, we can write to people, we can take part in things, we can join groups, and just keep pushing and keep making things happen.
The amazing work of Humane Being gives us hope, and the two leaders are also positive about the future of a kinder world, where humans and animal people live together in peace and harmony.
My wish or vision for the world would be for cruelty to people and animals to stop, and for us all just to simply live in harmony with each other, with nature, with other species, and make this planet a joint home for us all that we can all enjoy.
My vision for the world is we confine violence to history, violence to animals, violence to each other, and violence to our beautiful planet. And I think it is violence. The way we're treating our planet is so upsetting.
Our world is in peril. Rescue it with Vegan.
Kind viewers, we will now pause for a moment to say a prayer for all fellow beings on Earth in God's loving protection. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our show, Shining World Compassion Award recipient, Humane Being, protecting our precious animal people and the environment. In order to honor the noble aim and initiatives of the non-profit organization, our beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai joyfully presents the Shining World Compassion Award to Humane Being, plus $10,000 as a token of supporting their noble efforts, with high praises and heartfelt appreciation for your precious vision and noble endeavor on behalf of all beings. Let's celebrate together as we congratulate Jane Tridget for the benevolent deeds and courageous activism of Humane Being. Master also wrote them a letter which reads as follows.
Dear Jane, it is with great admiration and gratitude that we present to Humane Being the Shining World Compassion Award for promoting the scrap factory farming campaign for people, planet, and the animal people. This award is presented in recognition of your pioneering activism, legally challenging an entire governmental system, entrenched with the inhumane support of livestock raising. In December 2020, As the first part of a legal challenge to the UK government for your campaign, the baristas of Scrap Factory Farming submitted a letter to the Environment, Food and Rural Affairs Parliamentary Committee, demanding answers about its plans for livestock raising. This is believed to be the first challenge of its kind in the world, asking questions such as whether the government has considered the risk caused by animal people raising factories, and thus should consider banning animal people raising factories or remove subsidies for it. The main argument is the failure to protect human health from hazards such as zoonotic diseases. If an inadequate response is obtained, the next phase is a court and judicial review. The process may pave the way for animal people to obtain a legal entity status, where they achieve rights and validation of sentience, and are finally able to live their lives in peace. For being positive about the future of a kinder world, and ambitious in what we could all achieve when united, and for your visionary ideals of harmony and respect between animal people and humanity, with high esteem we salute the inspiring, courageous activism of Humane Being and its talented team of volunteers and lawyers. May your campaign and all involved be protected in heaven's forever mercy. With love, blessings, and great success in God's grace. Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Jane was very touched as her ceaseless efforts of saving the lives of our precious animal people friends was recognized and awarded by Master. She also conveyed her sincere appreciation for Master's tribute and humble financial support.
I just want to say how amazing it is to get this award. Thank you so much. We have a team of really dedicated volunteers who've really worked so hard. And to have this belief in us from people we've never met at other sides of the world, giving us their time, their attention and money, and helping us achieve this is just the most amazing feeling. Thank you, sorry. I'm actually really happy. So on behalf of the Humane Being volunteers, I'd just like to say a huge thank you to Supreme Master Ching Hai for this wonderful donation. This will enable us to do more work to prevent cruelty to animals, protect the planet from further harm, and to protect people from disease, and really to continue what we've tried to set out to do to make the world a kinder place for animals, planet and the people. And we are so, so grateful for the support.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the most merciful, beloved God for all the financial help, comfort and support to the afflicted and needy, and or any good cause over the years as a humble vessel for Here's compassion and love toward Here's precious children. We extend an enormous thank you to Jane Tredgett and all the volunteers of Humane Being. May the heavens forever bless your crucial work and the precious animal people that you care about. To learn more about Humane Being and the campaign Scrap Factory Farming, please visit humanebeing.org.uk and scrapfactoryfarming.org.
Veganism is not a limitation in any way. It's an expansion of your love, your commitment to non-violence, and your belief in justice for all. Professor Gary L. Francione, vegan.
Generous viewers, thank you for your delightful company today. Up next is Real Compassion and Moral Standards is the Real Solution, Part 15 of 22 on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news, uplifting news from around our beautiful planet, here on Supreme Master Television. May compassion and kindness towards our friends from all nations and all animal kingdoms soon become the way of our world.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/SWA.